It's your boy, Danny, live from the Coolidge Corner section of Boston, amongst my favorite stacks of books, literature, and references. This is the heaven for the reader in your life. This is Brookline Booksmith in Brookline, Mass. Coolidge Corner, Brookline, Alston, I could call my hometown for about 9 years. In my early 20s, I rented an apartment about 10 minutes down the street on Harvard and Commonwealth. I worked at the hospital. I went to jiu-jitsu right there at Coolidge Corner. And anytime I was walking, Brookline Booksmith was a stop during that walk. My favorite bookstore in the world. We start off in the used book cellar. In this basement of Brookline Booksmiths, you find the used books at bargain prices. I listened to books on Audible. I would come down here and buy the cheaper version of the used book. Experience is the greatest knowledge, and a used book is experience that you could bring in at a bargain price. Who is that guy in the mirror? I love the design of the books on the wall. It's been the same design for 20 years. Pretty sure they changed the books though. We are on the main floor of Brookline Booksmiths. This is where all the different sections are. We're going to start off in the esoteric, tarot, mythology, and folklore section. A subject I really don't know much about. The tarot cards, I know they're kind of related to the 52 card deck that we all play poker with. We're in the psychology section. All the books about how the mind works, about how society works, the personal development, a good place to start building your self-esteem. We get to the sexuality and addiction section where they have all the books on the subjects of ADHD and autism. I thought that was pretty interesting. We get to my favorite section, the world history section. Books about Napoleon, books about George Washington, books about the greatest wars in our human history. But one of my favorite books in the history section, The People's History of the United States. It talks about all the truths in our history in the United States and around the world, the realities. The gift shop area, you could find candles, you could find candies, you could find little toys, you could find little trinkets. I was here during Christmas. The elf section on sale looked pretty cool. We are in the science fiction and fantasy section. One of my favorite sections. This is one of my genres that I like in literature. The Fourth Wing is a pretty good book, definitely a girly romance book, but has dragons, it has war, pretty awesome. The science fiction section is always one of my favorites. You had the Sarah Maas collection, the Court series, highly acclaimed. We have my favorite George R.R. Martin's Game of Thrones, a great book, I've read it, and the show, a classic, and of course Wicked. Any good motion picture is based on a good book. This is the kids section here. All the board games, all the picture book. As I walk down the aisle and stacks of chapters and verses of Brookline Booksmiths, I remember the hours that I used to spend when I lived down the street 10 minutes looking at the mysteries of life and how they could be wrapped in between covers and can be in our written form where I could teach myself from masters that have lived hundreds of years ago. This is the checkout section at Brookline Booksmith. You can find other little gifts. You can find magazines, cards. Brookline Booksmith, you have taken me to worlds that can only be reached between two hardcovers.